Hello everybody and welcome back again. Today we're in the month of October, and so I thought we could make a Halloween decoration. And I bought this cute broom. I believe I got it at Dollar General. I honestly can't remember which dollar store I got it at, but I believe it was Dollar General. It could possibly have been Family Dollar. But I bought it last year, and I bought it more around, I think it was more around Thanksgiving rather than Halloween. It's a cinnamon scented one, and it just looks, it's just kind of plain. So I thought we would dress it up for Halloween. And so I went shopping to the dollar store. I got all these things at the Dollar Tree, actually. First of all, these really cool different colors. They're very sparkly. They're kind of messy a little bit, but it's okay. And I've got an orange one. They were $1 each. And then I also bought a couple little signs, and these were $1 each, and there's 2 signs in each one, maybe 3 even. But I was going to go ahead and open those first and maybe get these painted so that they can be sitting here drying. So let's see if this is, it looks like you get 3 signs for $1, so that's kind of cool. We can save a couple of them for something else. So I should have grabbed a piece of wax paper, because I usually like to put it now down on top of my rubber tablecloth, just to keep the tablecloth a little in better shape. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if you can hear my little girl under here making noises. She's under here keeping me company. Okay, so the other one, so this one says Wicked. The other one says Happy Halloween. I'm going to go ahead and take one of those out also. And let me go ahead and grab my wax paper. Okay, so I'm going to move this, I guess, to the side here. We'll take these. Okay, so I also grabbed some paints out. I grabbed a black, a purple, an orange, and then I didn't have the correct green. So I did bring this green because I'm going to paint the part I want green, but I'm going to use, while it's wet, I'll sprinkle it with some glitter, and that'll make it the color I want it. Because I didn't have it in paint, but I did have it in glitter. So then I thought I'd also use a little glitter where I used the black paint. Okay, so then we just need some brushes and some water. Actually, I wasn't as prepared as I should have been, I guess, this time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some water in here. I've got some brushes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and start with the orange little pumpkin. It doesn't really matter which one you start with. Move these out of the way so you can see. So this is just an acrylic paint, and it says it's the color orange. You can do any color you want. I'm doing the pumpkin, so you can use any kind of orange you want for your pumpkin. This one is apple barrel orange. And I'm just going to take, it's kind of a pointy brush, but it's kind of a fat one at the same time. I'm just going to use that. It was up here on the table from one of my last crafts, and so I just thought I'd use that one. I'm just going to do the pumpkin. Okay, so it'll just be like that, an orange pumpkin. Next, I thought I'd do the purple, because I was going to do the little hat purple. So we'll do that. Now this one is a folk art, and the color is Violet Pansy. Oh, it didn't mix up too good. Let me shake that a little bit more. And you want to shake them up and make sure that they're good and mixed up for you. I thought I shook it enough, but obviously I didn't. Let's try that again. I'm going to use the same brush, so I'll rinse it out. Chloe, you could come up here if you want. You want to come up here? Come on, baby. Oh, can you get up there? Come on, come over this way. Okay. There you go. Now come up here. Okay, go on. You can get up there. Go ahead, Bubby. You can get up there. She's used to her daddy working from home now ever since COVID. And so she kind of is needy. But so I could do my video. My husband, his job is only like 2 minutes from here. And so he went into the office instead to work a little. There's nobody there usually. You gonna come up there? Okay, so there's the purple little hat. Okay, so now I was gonna go ahead, I'll do the green one first. I'm gonna paint it just this green, and while it's wet, I'm gonna hit it with the glitter. So I'll probably try to do it over something. All right, so let me rinse that out. I'm gonna use this bigger brush right here. And this is just a holly green. It's not really the green I would like to be using, but I'm going to use it and put the glitter on it. So I want to make my glitter, make sure my glitter's open. You know, I'm going to just open it all the way up. I'm making sure it's open and ready, so while it's wet, I'm going to pour the glitter on it. All right. So I'm just going to paint the whole wicked green. It's a pretty fall day today. It was kind of ugly earlier. It was kind of rainy and not too nice, but the sun's out now and it looks real pretty out. I love fall days like that where the weather's nice and sunny. Hit it with the glitter while it's still wet. Ooh, kind of overdid a little of it. So far it looks like that, but I got to do the other half now. So you don't even really see that we used this green that we used because the glitter covers it real good. I think when I use the glitter again, I'm going to... got to find something to use it over. I guess I'll just use it over this. All right, so I'm going to move that. I'm going to use this glitter and just dump it right back on here. Ooh, so that turned out really cool. So that's real glittery. So I'm going to go ahead and set it on the side. I'll set it on the napkin for now. Okay. So now I'd like to take and try to put this back in my little, oh, I just spilled it. Great going. Okay. Glitter is always crazy to work with. It's so messy. It's always so messy. It's really funny because my husband will tease me because I use glitter so much, and the dogs will end up having glitter on them somehow. I think because it gets on the table and I wipe the table off and maybe they're under the table and it's just crazy. But I do still love glitter. But yeah, it can be kind of a mess. Okay, so let's go on to the black one. I'll have to maybe use a vacuum or something to get this up. Okay, well, that's good enough. Okay, so now we just have to finish the Happy Halloween, and I was going to do that in black, and then I have some black glitter, so go ahead and do that. And since I think the purple is probably pretty dry, I'm going to go and make a little rim on the hat right here with orange. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so that's pretty much done. So now we're on the black. So these little things are pretty simple to paint. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open the black one. Okay, remember you want to get it while it's wet, so we're going to go over it really fast again. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab the glitter, glitter it up. So that's how it looks so far. You probably can't see it with my shirt being black too. Okay, so we're going to just do the last little part of it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glitter that up. Okay, so that's our Happy Halloween. I'm going to set that to the side and try to get this glitter back into the black jar. I'm going to hit the little stem of my pumpkin and turn it orange. I mean green. So he's got a green little stem. I thought the next thing we would work on, so we have our little broom. So now I was going to take some of these cute things and add a little color to our broom. It's kind of plain being just brown like that. So these were $1 each at the Dollar Tree, these glittery branches. And these are the 3 colors that they had. They had purple, black, and orange. And I bought more of them because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. But I decided to just use a couple of them on this project. We are going to start with the black ones. And all I'm going to do, I want them to show up down here. So I'm going to try to push them in underneath where this rope is. Now, if you have a different kind of broom and you don't have the rope there, you can either tie them in yourself or you can use your hot glue gun and put them in that way. But this is going to work out good, I think, for me. Okay. And if it's not wide enough, you can widen your broom a little too. Like just pull on it just to make it a little bit more, like have it a little wider. Mine was kind of narrow. So I'm going to go ahead and put the orange one and do the same thing. But I'm going to leave them at a little bit different lengths. Like this one's up a little higher and this one's down a little lower. And then I'm going to go ahead and put maybe the purple one. Black and purple. I'm going to do the black for the next one. You just kind of eye it, put it up there, see how you like it. I thought it looked better with the black next. And so that's what I have so far. And then I'm going to add the purple one to the other end. And so this is what I have so far. It just adds a little color. Okay, and it's making a huge mess. It's crazy. I'm going to pull this over. Okay, so now I also have this ribbon. Now I bought this also from the Dollar Tree, so it was only $1. And I'm going to grab my glue gun over here. I usually leave my glue gun attached till the very end because it loses its charge otherwise. And I don't want it to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue gun here. So what we're going to do is take our ribbon, and I thought we would just, I hadn't decided if I was going to cover the whole top with the ribbon or just kind of go like this around. So I'm kind of eyeing it to see what I would want to do. You just do what you, like when you're working with stuff, if it doesn't look right, you just take it off and you try again. I liked this ribbon because it had the orange, the green, the black. It had all the colors in it. So I thought that was really cute. Trying to decide if I want the broom to actually show through a little bit. And I think I will. I'll let it show through just a little. At the top here, I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. It does have a hanger on it in case you wanted to hang the broom. Now, if you want to do that, then you want to keep the hanger on the outside. I'm not sure that I really wanted to do that, but I think I will leave it on the outside in case I do. I usually would set it down by my door. I think it'd look cute, like it looks like the witch just got home from flying on her broom. But anyway. So let me see. Yeah, I'll just leave it out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my glue gun, and I'm just going to hit it with some glue here to hold it in place. I'm going to try to put quite a big glob on it. Hold it down. I'm going to use something to hold it down so I don't burn my fingers. Okay, once you have it tacked on right there, then you can kind of place it how you want it. And I'm just kind of wrapping it around. Okay, so I'm not going all the way down the broom, just down the handle. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. And I'm going to glue it on the back. So we're gluing it on the back here. And you just kind of hold it in place for a minute or two to let the glue cool off. Once it cools off, then it usually sticks. Okay, then we're going to turn it over and add to it. So I bought a couple more things that I thought were cute. I wasn't sure. I bought lights. I bought a purple and an orange that looks like candy corn. To me, the purple seems like it would look best with this if I use them at all. But I also bought, and those were $1 each, and these are $1 each. And I bought two because I figure you need a pair. I bought a spider. He was $1, and a hat, which is $1. Okay, so I'm going to cut the tags off of these. I was going back and forth whether to do cutesy or scary, and as you can see, cutesy won out. It always wins out with me. I don't know why. I will probably eventually do scary ones because I want to change it up a little. But right now, I don't know, I'm still in the cutesy mode. And there's no little kids around. If there were little kids around, maybe I'd do, when they got older, maybe a little creepier, just a little, because boys usually like that. But, okay, so now I was thinking that we would attach the boots at the bottom, kind of like this. So when it's standing there, the boots are down here at the bottom. And to do that, I thought I'd use some of my wire. So I brought my wire and my wire cutters. Now you can get this wire. It's usually a little thinner than this, just a little. But you can get it at the Dollar Tree or at the dollar stores. Otherwise, you can get it at a craft store or a hardware store. They have it at all different ones. This was actually my mother's. So that's how I got this one. But I did have other ones. I've had other ones before. So I'm going to cut a piece of it. And I'm just going to go on the inside of the boot and go around the bottom of this. I probably will also put hot glue because it'll just slide down the broom otherwise, and I don't really want it to do that. But I'm going to also attach the other boot with this same piece, I think. Kind of twist it. And then I'm going to go ahead and push it back behind the broom again, and then I'll twist it again. And then I probably will glue it, but I want to make sure that it looks just like I wanted it to. Okay, so that's what we have. I don't know if you can tell, it's two little boots on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little spot of glue on the wire that I put back here, just so it doesn't move around and slide down the broom. So I need my glue gun again. I'm going to need a couple more glue sticks. So I'm just hitting that just so it doesn't move. And I'm going to hit the one at the top too. Okay. I think we should be good. I'm going to let it dry for a second. We'll put the wicked down here at the bottom. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just really hot glue that on really good. You can put a piece of wire around it if you want to hold it on. I think I'm just going to hot glue. So I'm just going to hit it in a whole bunch of spots. And you want to flip it over and set it on there before it dries, starts to dry on you. Come on, glue. Whew. Okay, so next I thought we'd come up a little bit farther and put our little spider I think we'll aim him up because when it's sitting on the ground, you want to see his face. He's got a cute little face. So I'm going to go ahead and put him right about here. Now we could have, again, wired him on. So if you want to wire him on, you can do that too. It kind of matters where you're going to place it. Now if you're going to place it somewhere that the sun's going to be beating on it, well, what that does is it heats up your hot glue. Even though it's already on your project, it'll heat it up and the stuff will start to fall off. Now if you're going to not have it in a spot where the sun's beating on it, then you're okay with the hot glue. Sometimes even when you do stuff and it's hanging on your door, if you have a door that's in the hot sun, it can just melt right off. So got to be careful with that. So then we have this cute little Happy Halloween sign. I think I am going to probably wire that on because there's not much spots for the hot glue to hold onto. So I'll go ahead and see how we can wire this on. So I would just put it through a couple of the spots. Let's see, I kind of want it to tip. Like this little sign is tipped up that way. I'm going to tip this one the other way, or try to. So I'll go ahead and go through the P, and then I'm going to go through go around. I guess I'll go through this L. There's so much going on this little broom that you really aren't even going to notice the spots that have the wire. Okay, so now I do want to put some little dabs of glue on there too. I don't want it moving around, and I want it a certain way, so it'll hold it in place where you want it. So I'll put a little dab of glue there. I'm going to put a little bit on the back. And I'm going to put it on the wire that's holding it. I don't want the wire to move. I don't think it will, but I just feel better putting it on. So I decided maybe we'll try and add these lights. So I was going to just take them and slide them underneath the ribbon, hopefully, and just move it on up the broom. Because the lights, it's only a 20 string, like a 20 light string, and so it's not real big. So, and I don't think we need it in the back because usually you lean it against something or hang it on the wall. So I'm just going to slip it underneath each ribbon, hopefully, and move it on up. Then this part, I think I will. Let's see how long this is going to be. Wow, it's going to be almost perfect if I just go straight down. So let's see. I have my other glue gun here. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it with the little glue. So I'm taking one of the bulbs and I'm sticking it in one boot, and then I'm taking the other bulb and I'm sticking it in the other boot. And let's see how it turns out. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that added a little bit of cute. It's kind of cute. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Let me go ahead and turn off my overhead light and see what happens. So can you see how cute it is? Let me turn the other light off. So even at night, if you have it lit, it's so cute. So you'll have to plug it in close by or get an extension cord, one or the other. But can you tell that it's lit up down the middle? It looks so cute. And then we have to add our hat back on. So in a dark room, it'll even light the hat a little bit. And it should light the boots just a little bit. But it looks so cute, all lit up. So yeah, I'm glad we added the lights. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. Let me go ahead and turn this light back on. Okay, so this is our finished product, and it looks so much cuter with the lights. I'm really glad we added the little purple lights to it. It makes such a big difference when it's lit up. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe and tell your friends about me, and join me on YouTube. I would really love to see some of your comments, and let me know what you think of all the different crafts. I'd really like to hear from you. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.